Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Memphis Grizzlies versus Brooklyn Nets. These teams recently faced off in Memphis, with the Nets emerging victorious 119-106 as plus 11.5 underdogs. Brooklyn's offense was on fire, shooting 51.2% from the field, while the Grizzlies fell short with a 46.9% shooting night. Memphis took an early hit when point guard Marcus Smart exited with an ankle injury, disrupting their game plan. Additionally, Desmond Bane suffered an oblique injury, sidelining him through Saturday's game. With both players likely still out, Brooklyn looks to hold the upper hand once again. The Grizzlies should see some shooting improvement this time around, as shown in their last two games, where they scored 122 and 124 points. However, the Nets have been solid at home, holding a 2-1 record and a strong 5-1 ATS record for the season, including 3-0 ATS at home. Prediction: Brooklyn plus 6 points. In their initial matchup, they combined for 215 points, falling under the 226-point total. Since then, Memphis has ramped up offensively, and Brooklyn tallied 120 points on Friday night. Both teams rank in the top 8 in offensive efficiency, averaging a combined 237.3 points per game this season. Ben Simmons has found his rhythm with Brooklyn, creating more offensive opportunities, while Cam Thomas and Dennis Schroeder have been effective leaders. Memphis, meanwhile, continues to adapt despite injuries, with John Morant excelling under pressure and contributing heavily beyond scoring. Memphis ranks 5th in possessions per game, 107.1, with Brooklyn close behind at 11th, 104.5, so expect a fast-paced game. With improved shooting from Memphis, this should be a higher-scoring affair than Wednesday. Prediction: over 226.5 points. Sacramento Kings versus Miami Heat. The Miami Heat have dominated the Kings at home historically, boasting an 18-2 record in their last 20 home matchups against Sacramento since 2005, including winning the last 5 straight. This season, the Kings have struggled as underdogs on the road against Eastern Conference teams, going just 2-6. Miami's ability to control the tempo should disrupt Sacramento's fast-paced style, making the Heat the more favorable pick here. Prediction: take Miami on the money line. The Kings have an over-under record of 4-2 this season and 3-1 on the road, suggesting they're inclined toward high-scoring games. While the Heat will look to slow things down, Sacramento's relentless pace should still result in a fair amount of scoring opportunities for both teams. With the Heat's defensive tempo and Sacramento's push for a faster pace, the combined average of 103.6 possessions suggests a high-scoring game. Factoring in recent scoring trends, we project a total closer to 234. Prediction: over 224.5 points. Utah Jazz versus Chicago Bulls. The stats and recent performance trends make the Chicago Bulls the stronger pick in this matchup. The Utah Jazz have struggled offensively, averaging only 95 points over their last 5 games, while the Bulls have been much more productive, putting up 113.3 points on average over their last 3 games. With Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson both listed on the injury report, Utah may be without 2 of their key players, or at the very least, have to rely on compromised versions of them. Given Chicago's momentum and home court advantage, they're in a solid position to secure the win. Prediction: Chicago Bulls to win. On the defensive end, both teams have been allowing high scores recently, with Utah giving up 117 points over their last 5 games and Chicago allowing 114 in their previous 4. Both squads are also among the league's fastest-paced teams. Utah ranks 7th with a pace of 102.17, while Chicago leads the NBA at 106.58. Utah's frequent trips to the free throw line, 27.3 attempts per game, further point to more scoring opportunities. Expect a high-scoring game as these defenses struggle to get stops. Prediction: over. New York Knicks versus Houston Rockets. The Knicks enter this matchup on a high note, coming off an impressive 128-98 road victory over the Detroit Pistons. They displayed a balanced and potent offense, shooting 51.5% from the field and an impressive 47.4% from three-point range. Point guard Jalen Brunson was exceptional, scoring 36 points with high efficiency and showing strong playmaking with 5 assists and 2 steals. Despite the dominant win, New York's defense had some lapses, allowing Detroit to shoot 50.6% from the field. The Knicks have shown they can step up in key moments, and their early season form suggests they are built to be a strong contender in the Eastern Conference. Offensively, the Knicks have been stellar this season. They rank 11th in the league with an average of 116.0 points per game and boast elite shooting efficiency, sitting second in both field goal percentage, 50.3%, and three-point percentage, 41.7%. This efficiency is a huge asset, as they're consistently putting pressure on defenses and stretching the floor with their deep shooting. Defensively, New York ranks 6th in points allowed per game at 109.0, though they're ranked low in rebounding, 27th in the league, which can be a potential vulnerability if Houston can take advantage on the boards. On the flip side, the Rockets are coming off a tight 127-121 overtime loss to the Golden State Warriors. In that game, they struggled offensively during the extra period, only managing 2 points. Nonetheless, Houston displayed some strong shooting throughout the game, hitting 41.1% from the field and 33.3% from beyond the arc, with 24 free throw attempts. Small forward Tari Eason had a fantastic showing off the bench, scoring 27 points and grabbing 9 rebounds, adding a defensive presence with 3 blocks and 4 steals. However, Houston's defense was shaky, allowing the Warriors to shoot over 50% from the field. So far this season, Houston has been a mid-level team offensively, ranked 18th in points per game with 112.3, but they've struggled with efficiency, ranking 29th in overall field goal percentage, 40.9%, and near the bottom in three-point percentage, 33.3%. Defensively, they're respectable, holding opponents to 109.5 points per game, 8th in the league, and ranking 12th in opponent shooting percentage at 45.7%. However, their recent defensive performance has been shaky, allowing an average of 114.5 points over their last 2 games. If they can tighten up defensively and maintain composure offensively, they might have a chance to keep it close. Moneyline prediction: take the New York Knicks to win. The Knicks' superior three-point shooting and stronger defensive performance give them a substantial edge in this game. Houston's inconsistency on both ends and their recent defensive struggles suggest they might have trouble keeping up if New York starts strong offensively. Over/under prediction: over 224.5 points is the more attractive option here. With both teams showing scoring consistency and defensive lapses, combined with their struggle to defend the perimeter, this game could easily turn into a higher scoring affair. Additionally, the Knicks' ability to capitalize on the three-point line and the Rockets' pace will likely lead to plenty of scoring opportunities, pushing the total above the projected line.